Afternoon, everyone. This is part 8 of public speaking with lightningesl.com. Just one last part, very important part also, is investigating audience and the occasion. Where are we doing this speech? What's the occasion? What's the time of day? Yes, everything makes a difference. It's important to understand. What's the date? Is it a holiday weekend? Is it a special day of the calendar? What type of hour is it? Morning, afternoon, night? Is it a holiday? Anniversary for something? Is it a lunch hour? Late evening? And so on. That's the speaking occasion. It's important to understand. What's going to be the size of the audience? A few people? Hundreds of people? Thousands of people? Where is the meeting place? Is it a banquet room, which holds many people? Small little boardroom? The meeting place directs to you what size is the room, what acoustics or sound will come through, using a microphone or not microphone. I've been in many situations in the past, no microphone. Your voice has to project to all these people from the front row to the back. Are you using a podium to stand on? Is this just a platform? Is it just a microphone? Is there a blackboard or a whiteboard behind you? Electrical facilities? How's the lighting? How's the air conditioning? How's the heat? Will people feel uncomfortable because it's too cold or it's too hot? How's the lighting I mentioned before? Is the meeting place, is it indoors or is it outdoors? I've done speeches in both. It makes a big difference. Outdoors might be many distractions, construction noise, transportation noise, tractor trailer noise, birds in nature, and so on. What type of meeting is it? Is it a regular club meeting, an annual review, a semi-annual review? What's the purpose of this? Is there a certain mood or a theme of this particular speech time? The theme could be sports, culture, all kinds of things. The audience itself, I mentioned before, with audience analysis. We talked about the age of the audience, where they're from, educational background, their occupation, economic status, etc. It's also an audience analysis. So again, overall, speak slowly and distinctly. Repeat keywords if necessary in certain phrases. Aim for clarity or understanding of your speech. Communicate with body language, which is your posture and gestures. Support your oral message with visual aids if necessary. But again, keep the visual aids only as necessary. Don't overkill it. Too much, people fall asleep. They lose misdirection of your speech. All right? The key is to remain in control of your audience. You are controlling them. They are not controlling you. Because if they control you, you've lost your skill. You've lost your ability to control what you're talking about to the audience. They will lose interest very, very soon. All right? Sometimes while looking at an audience, they might have a question. So stop what you're doing. You might have a person put their hand up during your speech. Answer that question as soon as possible. If you can't answer that at that moment, save that. Tell that audience member you're very interested. We'll get back to them as soon as possible during your speech or after the speech. But never forget, that means they're keeping attention of you. They want a question for you to be answered. That means they're showing attention. It's the best thing. All right? Avoid negativity at all costs. No matter what they say or act and do, avoid negativity at all times. Assume positive nature for your speech. They came to hear you talk about something. Good or bad, you have to support your argument about something, whether information speech, demonstration, or what? Persuasion. All right? As I mentioned before, it's fine to pause your speech here and there for effect, but don't overdo it. You can know this by doing more and more practice of speaking, of doing speeches, that is. All right? That's how it comes through. This is lightningesl.com. We talked about 8 different styles and information about parts of speech. There's many, many more of that. But for this session, I'm doing just 8 important parts. Gestures alone could be one part of self. For further information and in-depth analysis, you're welcome to contact me at lightning@rogers.com on email or through my website, lightningesl.com. Thank you very much for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure. Bye-bye.